Hey, legal gangsters. This is Sean Lacey, aka Ms. Officer, and here is your 10-step do it yourself erase your criminal record guide. Houston, Harris County, Texas edition. Now, this is the current guide, but if you go to the website Erase Your Record, you will see that the updated guide, the post 89th regular and special sessions of the Texas legislature had some updates, some major updates that will be added to this guide. So I am in the process of updating it, and it will come online on 8/8/2025. Okay, so anyway, let's move forward. This is just the cover page. This is a disclaimer, but it also have links here. Now, mind you, this is the digital interactive guide. So you're going to interact with this guide. Once you purchase it, you download it and you interact with it. The link, Erase Your Record. See, you press it and it will take you to Erase Your Record. We're going to go back to the guide, Miss Officer. Press it, it will take you to Miss Officer. CIASPA LLC, press it, and it will take you to CIASPA, Crime and Self-Protection Awareness Advisors. Okay, and these are all partners and sponsors and the foundation of this guide. So we're going to move on. This is the dedication and special thanks page. We're going to move on. Here is our table of contents, and the numbers are interactive. Give you an example, like right here where it says step 1, get a copy of your Harris County criminal record. That is on page 11. If I press the 11, here it is. Oh, I moved it too fast. Let's go back to the table of contents, number 11, and here it is. Get a copy of your Harris County criminal record. And there are more interactive links right here. But let's go back up a little, because there is more information I want you to see. After the table of contents, here's about this guide. It tells you about expunction, which totally erases or destroys your record, and an order of non-disclosure, which seals your record. Okay, and then we're going to move on. Here you have the guide requirements, and it just gives you everything you need to use the guide, because again, it is digital. It's a downloadable, but it have interactive links. Okay, this is the security usage and sharing policy. Now, you can share this guide with others. The purpose of it is not just for you, but to help others, your family, your friends, your tribe, your community, anyone who needs help. You just can't sell it to them. You can't resell it, but you can assist as many people as you can. That's the purpose of it. Then you move forward. You're going to create an online access account. Now, right here, it gives you instructions. All instructions you need are included in this guide. So right here, you just click here, you follow the instructions. It tells you how to log in. You log in and you go to your access portal. So it says welcome to your portal, give you information here, important notices and updates. I will always post information for you all, because this is your portal, and only you and anyone else who have purchased the guide will be able to see this information. Then there's the document library. Also here you will find the videos, the step-by-step videos, 24/7 access videos to help you with the process of expunging and sealing your Harris County criminal record. And right here, just like you just saw the login page that I went to, these are the different images. It just moves so fast. Let me go back. Okay, here we are. And it's the 3 different images for the process of establishing your online access account. Here's an important notice, and it's telling you about steps 1 through 10. And here we are officially at step 1. That's get a copy of your Harris County criminal record. And it gives you step by step how to sign into the Harris County District Clerk's website, establish your username and your password, and then how to come, after you've done those things, how to come back and log in. And here are the step-by-steps on how to do this. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5, 6. And you see the images correspond to the instructions. Here's 7. And this right here is an example, and it tells you, it gives you information what you need to find. And the blacking out, of course, is people's information, and it's just redacted because I wanted the example, but of course I didn't want anyone's information in here. Even though it's public, I would rather not place it in this guide. Okay, and that's page 16. Here's another example. This is an example of a judgment of conviction, and this is just showing you different documents that you will need to download to move forward with the process. And you will download these documents from the Harris County District Clerk's office, and they're all in reference to your charges, your case, your charges, arrest, etc. I'm going to move forward. Now, this tells you about your case information worksheet, and this is the actual case information worksheet. And everything you've downloaded in step 1, you will add it into this worksheet for each charge, each arrest, each conviction. Anything you have that qualifies to be sealed or expunged, you will write it down here. And it just makes it easier when you start filling out your petition. So, and this is one you could just make copies from here, and you also can go here. You're going to sign in into your portal, and here's the actual case information worksheet that you can, let's open it with PDF, that you can actually fill in yourself. Nope, this is not it. Let's do it again. That was a document from earlier. Here it is. And you can just add your information in and keep it moving. So we're going to go back to the guide, and we are back at the guide, and now we're at step 2. And step 2 is find out if you qualify for an expunction and order of non-disclosure. It gives you information that you'll need to have in order to find out what you qualify for. Now, the beautiful thing about this is, whereas, well, let's click here. And this is going to take you back to the portal again, because it's going to give you the laws and information that regarding expunction and orders of non-disclosure. And here we will find one of the biggest things that just occurred. Right here where it says expunction law, this used to be Texas Code of Criminal Procedure, Chapter 55. Now it's Chapter 55A. So that's an update. That's an update that will be updated to the guide. So that's, but as you can see, I'm already in the process of updating it, so that's why you see the Chapter 55. And it just goes on through other codes. All these are in your portal for you to download. So we're going to go back. And that's just the laws. Now, do you qualify for an expunction? And again, an expunction is to totally destroy your record. And here it just tells you about what an expunction is and what qualifies to be expunged. Okay, here's a link for you to find out about statute of limitations. It's all right here. And we're going to move forward. In this step, this tells you everything that would keep you from qualifying. That's why you have a stop sign. Here you have the go sign. So it breaks down everything that qualifies to be expunged. And now I have this in a guide, and the only reason I have it in here is because I want you to have the knowledge. But there's a better way to do it, to find out quicker than you trying to have to figure it out. And that's going to be right here. And I am going to, it's the online assessments. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove number 2, Texas Fresh Start, because since we're strictly working with Harris County, you will only have the one number 1. So it says Harris County Clear Your Record Eligibility Test. And this tool was created by attorneys. So whereas the guide will say, or you will see at different times that I'll say, you can do this without hiring an attorney. You can do this without hiring an attorney, because there are attorneys built into the process that will help you along the way. And here's the first way. With this tool, the Harris County Clear Your Harris County Eligibility Test. Once you press that, it's literally going to take you to your first tool. And this again was created and manned by attorneys. So this is the first thing you're doing. You just walk through this. Do you have a criminal record in Harris County? And you check your eligibility, and you just go through, you answer the questions correctly so that you can get the correct answer to move forward with whether or not you can seal or expunge your Harris County criminal record. Now, there was a time that this tool only told you if you could seal your record. The beauty of it is now it not only tells you if you can seal your record, it also tells you if you can expunge your record. So just answer the questions and then move on. And it will tell you at the end if you qualify for expungement or non-disclosure, or if you don't qualify for it at all. So that takes a lot of the guesswork out now. So again, it's good to know the laws and what allows you to expunge or seal your record, but just for reference. But this tool right here will take all the guesswork out. And then the next tool where there's an attorney built in. You all excuse me because I'm touching it. I'm on my cell phone doing this. So let's go back up all the way. I don't want to. Let's see. Okay, this is where we were. And no, was this where we are? No, this is order of non-disclosure. We got to get back to expunction. This is where we were. So we were right here. We did the Harris County Clear Your Record tool, and now we are going to do one that's specific to if you qualify for expunction. And at this point, you are going to run your record, your case, your arrest, your charges by the district attorney's office. So this is the second way you already have an attorney on your side built into this. Okay, now they can't give you legal advice, but they will be able to let you know whether you qualify or not, and they will provide the petition for you. They will provide the petition, and here in the guide you'll see coming up that we'll show you an example of the petition and what it looks like filled out. So next is the actual letter. From here, determine your eligibility for expunction. Step 3, consult the Harris County District Attorney's Office. Right here, here's the letter you send to the District Attorney's Office. tells you what to do. Create an email. Whoa, come on. Am I in the right spot? Yep, I'm in the right spot. It tells you everything you need to do, all the way steps 1 through 5. Here's the actual letter. Dear sir, ma'am, I'm reaching out to inquire about my eligibility of my arrest and charges in Harris County for expungement. Then it just tells you what to do, tells you the subject line, where to email it to, and just the next step after that. Okay, here's a special note for those who do not qualify. Just a special note, because I want you to know. I don't want you to feel sad if you don't qualify, because you just may not qualify at this point in time because the statute of limitations have not passed. So it just give you information about that. Now we covered, do you qualify for an expunction? Now we're going to cover, do you qualify for an order of non-disclosure? And these are the 10 types of orders of non-disclosure right here. Whoa, it's moving, it's jumping so fast. Let me go back. Maybe I'm not went back too far. Nope. I still have to go back a little farther. All right, here we are. Order of non-disclosure, do you qualify? And this was the 10 types and the 10 ways that you can qualify to seal your record in Harris County. And then you're just going to move forward. These are the things that will stop you. And this is the go. This part right here is the go. And again, because you have a tool now that the attorneys created, the Harris County Clear Your Record tool, or do I qualify to clear my record tool, that will automatically tell you. But this right here is more or less for your knowledge. Okay, it tells you about the sections, what qualifies you and what don't qualify. Well, here it's going to tell you everything that qualifies you. That's why it's all in green. And this is for each section. As you can see, that's 411.0726, 411.0727, 411.0728, and it just goes all the way until 411.0736. And that's a DWI conviction, you all, and the ways that you qualify to seal that charge. Here again is the Harris County Clear Your Record tool, just exactly what I showed you a few minutes ago. Let's click on it. Here it is, built by attorneys. And it's constantly being updated. So when people's arrests, charges, convictions become eligible, it will be updated in this system. And you can access it 24/7. And again, I'm going to remove number 2, Texas Fresh Start Qualifications Test. Ooh, every time I try to zoom in, I take us too far. Okay, but this is where I was right here. So these are all the sections, and I just showed you the tool again. Said I was going to remove number 2. Now here's steps 3 and 4. Right here, this is where you are going to select your petition based on what you qualify for, and the Harris County tool will tell you exactly what you qualify for, whether it's to expunge your record or to seal your record. Or if you don't qualify, again, at this time, it's going to tell you exactly what you need. And if you qualify to expunge it, the DA's office will send you out via email a petition for you to begin the process. And you will receive a petition, but the instructions on filling the petition out are also included in this guide. So this is just select and fill out your petition. and it covers expunctions, and then it goes straight into orders of non-disclosure. And there's a misdemeanor expunction, felony expunction. And here it is. And it just talks more about the petition for expunction of criminal records. Instructions, just like I just said, there's the instructions. Built real great for you. And here's an example of a misdemeanor expunction petition with one charge on it. Okay, here's an example of a felony expunction petition with one charge. And you will have instructions on what to do if you have more than one charge. Remember, it's video support that's with this. So all of that will be back online on August the 8th, 2025. I'm going to remove the amended petition for expunction because that's not necessary. Next step for expunction would be the agreed order of expunction, and it gives you instructions for this. All the instructions you need. Then your final order of expunction, and it gives you directions for that. Now we're going to move on to order of non-disclosure, and as you can see right here, it has sections 411.072 through 411.0736, and those are the 10 types of non-disclosures, orders of non-disclosure to seal your record. And it explains it right here, and then it breaks down each section, each petition I should say. So that's the first one. Instructions on how to fill out the petition. And the beautiful thing is, let me go, since this is the first one right here where it says click here. Now here's the instructions on how to fill out the petition, and of course you don't have to download or print the whole guide at one time. You can print it page by page, like this is page 77. So but it says section 411.072, and if you press here, you're going to go to your portal, log into your portal, and here is this petition, section 411.072. You're going to press it, open it, and here is the petition. And you just fill it in. You use your instructions, and you fill it in using the instructions. And this is the way it is for all 10 of these order of non-disclosure petitions. They're all in your portal, and the guide will give you step. I don't want it to jump too fast. Okay, so we're good. And then here's 411.0725, and you see what this says: order of non-disclosure for felonies and misdemeanors dismissed after completing deferred adjudication. So that's 411.0725. Directions, again, there's the link you press that'll take you to the actual petition that you need to fill in. Here's 411.0726, DWIs and BWIs, voting while intoxicated, dismissed after completing deferred adjudication. There's the link to the actual petition again. These are the instructions to fill in the petition. There's 411.0727, successful completion of Veterans Treatment Court. Same, 411.0728, victims of human trafficking. This is another area where the law changed with the 89th regular session of the Texas legislature, so this too will be updated. But here are the instructions. There's the link that says here, and it will take you to your portal. You can log into your portal. Yep. And that was petition right here, 411.0728. So here it is. You just download it, and that's with each one. Come on. Open it with your PDF. And remember, just like you just saw me press PDF, that's one of the tools. And you can get that free. It's a link to the free Adobe Acrobat. So you can look at your petition, and blank petition, you can fill it in. Just type it in and then print it. All you have to do is type in the information, print it, and your instructions are in the guide right here. That was 411.0728. Here's 411.0729, Veterans Reemployment Program. Instructions. 411.073, misdemeanor convictions for which you completed probation. So that's a conviction, but you successfully completed a probation for it. Okay, we're going to keep moving, and that's the instructions for it. Then we are at 411.0731. That's DWI convictions for which you completed probation. All right. Next, we are going to move to 411.0735, and that is misdemeanor convictions for which you are not given probation. So this is strict convictions, and so maybe you served a little jail time on it, but here it is. A lot of people think that convictions cannot be sealed. Well, here it is right here. Okay, and the instructions for it, and moving on. And here is 411.0736, DWI convictions for which you were not given probation. So again, this is a DWI conviction for which you didn't receive probation. And here are the instructions to filling out that petition. Then we're going to get to step 5, and it's telling you how to get your supporting documents. Just tell them what you need. Your copy of Harris County criminal record, a copy of your judgment in your case, and all these things you did in step 1. So you already have all of this. Okay. And here, as you can see, it says request for relief letters, examples on the next pages, because this too are supporting documents. You may need to get family members, friends, supervisors, your pastor, maybe even your probation officer to write a relief letter to the judge. So this is for criminal record expungement. This is a relief letter for a criminal record expungement, and this is a relief letter for a non-disclosure or a record seal. All right, that's an example. Moving on to step 6. See if you qualify for indigent status. This is so you can get your court fees, filing fees, anything like that waived. Okay. Now, here are the instructions. Here are the federal poverty guidelines, and tell you, depending on your household, how much you can make yearly that you will be able to qualify. So it's right here. I need to update this as well, and I'm working on it. But we're going to go back right here just a second, and we're going to click on this. We're going to go to the portal. Once you get to your portal, sign into your portal, and there it is, court cost and filing fees waiver. All you do is download it. You're going to open it up with your PDF viewer, and you fill it in right there, just for you to fill in the information and make sure that you are honest about what you fill in. Okay, because this is something that will also be filed with your petition with the courts. Okay, we're going to go back to the guide. And we're almost done. You all see how fast we're moving? That is step 6. Now we're going to go to step 7, file your petition. And it just tells you what you need to do. Expunction filing. Remember, expunction erases the record. Order of non-disclosure seals the record. Tells you what you need to do to file. Okay, how to file expunction. Here are your instructions for filing your expunction and where you file your expunction. And okay, that page is left blank intentionally. And here's your order of non-disclosure to seal it. These are the filing instructions for that. And this right here is a felony one. Excuse me, misdemeanor. This is filing a misdemeanor case of non-disclosure. And this is filing a felony charge. Just tell you what you need to do. And this is your location. And we go on. And here are the different courts. And these links are active. You can email these court coordinators. So all the links are active. These are the criminal courts at law, misdemeanor. Harris County, these are the district courts. And these, well, felony courts. And these are your civil courts. And these courts are where your expunctions will go through. They will go through these courts. And your non-disclosure will go to the court where your original charge was from. Then step 8, go to court hearings. Just tell you about what you can anticipate when you go to your court hearing, if you have one. Because with expunctions, I have not seen too many hearings. As a matter of fact, I haven't seen any at all. But with orders non-disclosure, I have seen some. Okay, just tell you what to do. And here's step 9. This right here, remove your criminal record from all background check databases. Now, the beauty of this part right here, this step is the state of Texas, and when I say the state of Texas, I mean the Department of Public Safety, will remove your record from all public databases, public criminal record databases, FBI database, NCIC, National Crime Information Center. It will remove it from those databases. Okay, and then anyone else who may have your record. Maybe it's Harris County, what is it? Probation Department or HPD, just anyone who has your record. The Texas Department, the Texas DPS, Department of Public Safety, is who removes that. But this right here is for you to remove your record from private database companies. So this part right here gives you instructions on how to do this. And right here is a letter that will assist you by clicking on this link right here, will assist you in removing it, one letter, and removing it from over 800 plus databases. So that right there, this part alone right here is worth the weight of this guide in gold. And then step 10, get on with your life. And it just links to some of the codes, firearm restoration, closing, my personal closing letter. I have a glossary in here, sponsors, just the finality and the closure of wrapping this guide up. All these are links, and you will find all of these in the in your private portal. All right, and here's your gun rights restoration. Thank you. Here's your gun rights restoration, firearms rights restoration, resources, your glossary, and my letter to you, wishing you the best life that God has in store for you. That is my letter. And then our sponsors. And then there's just room for you to take notes. And this is the back of the guide, and this is page 142. So thank you for spending this past 35 minutes with me as I walk through the guide, the 10-step guide. And like I say, there are a few updates I need to add because of the Texas the 89th regular and special sessions of the Texas legislature. And after that, everything will be ready on August the 8th, 2025. And the beauty of this guide is that you can do this yourself. The attorney is built into the process. You can do it pro se, and paying a private attorney is not required unless your case is just so complex you don't think you can handle it yourself. And I'm trying to see, is there anything else? No, that is it. That is it. This is God's doing, and I thank Him for using me to bring this to fruition. And the Texas legislature meets every 2 years, and I will stay on top of the laws, the rules, the bills, and everything to ensure every 2 years this information is updated. And if you purchased the guide already, you have access to the portal. The updated information will always be in your portal. All right. This is everything you need to start your new life right at your fingertips. This is Sean Lacey, aka Miss Officer, and I'm signing out. Don't forget, August the 8th, 2025, the updated guide will be accessible for purchase, and it's only $97. Only $97. All right. God bless. This is Sean Lacey, Miss Officer, and I am out.